The card that we're going to deal with today in our Crystal Oversoul New Earth Attunement is Celestial Quartz. Okay, so welcome to today's guided meditation. We'll be working with the Crystal Oversoul New Earth Attunements, and it's number 60, which is the Celestial Quartz. We'll also go through an exercise from Cryon. We'll also be healing and clearing our heart chakra and focusing on the energies that this new moon is bringing us today. So I want you just to close your eyes, breathing in deeply and exhaling fully. With each in-breath, taking in the consciousness and awareness that's available to you now. And with each out-breath, release all that no longer serves you, in order for you to be shining lighter and lighter, brighter and brighter. Just allow these tones, these vibrations, these frequencies to go in, through and around your body as you just relax. Slow, deep breaths in through the nose and out through your mouth as you just detach, release and let go of all that no longer serves you. Whatever you've been processing over the past few months up to now. So release and let go. Breathe it out, breathe it out, breathe it out. Set it free, let it be. Becoming more and more relaxed, more and more at ease, more and more at peace. With your eyes now closed, imagine yourself standing on a hill overlooking water. There is no noise except what the wind brings. Stay until you void your mind of everything earthly. Clearing your thoughts. Whatever you get to experience is appropriate for you today. Now slowly imagine the veil of duality approaching you and stopping just a meter or so before you. Just call it forth and it will come. It has to come when called. I want you now to stretch your hand as if in a welcoming fashion to your guides, to the other side of the veil. You can do this in your imagination. Just keep your hands outstretched and wait. In a few moments, you will feel the hands become warm and tingly. This is the truth of your hands being held. In addition, you will be aware of an overwhelming sensation that will make you weep. The sensation is one of joy and peace. The universe is really there and it cares about you. You will actually be reaching through the veil and you can touch your guides. Your guides are your closest entities in service and they love you dearly. They are there in love service and will be very receptive and excited to communicate with you, with the rest of you for the first time. Imagine their feelings, that you would respect them enough to reach out to them for you to be the exalted ones. They are serving you. Pause and revel in this feeling as your hands are being held, or through your imagination, you are actually creating thought energy which allows for the new communication. Thoughts are real energy, and what you will experience is very real and not just in your mind. While you are in the state of joy, all fear will vanish about anything earthly, and a love wash will take place and will provide you with the peace and the wisdom about the events you must face during your expression. You may even feel that you are beginning to rise above the land. And use your rays in soul consciousness now. They are guiding you to the celestial courts, the golden glyph. At first sight, the celestial quartz mandala, with its pure snowy white surface, looks simple, but this belies the depth of imagery to be revealed to those who look more closely. Gazing upon the whiteness reaches into touches of violet, as well as tiny touches of gold. Making up the outer part of the circle are 6 sharply terminated celestial quartz points with 6 blunter tips in between. If you are looking closer at these overlapping points, you will see small golden illuminated faces. Underneath each of these golden faces is a golden hand, right in the middle of the glimpse, surrounded by the 6-sided mandala in the shape of a 6 set of wings. There is more to this mandala than first meets the eye. 6 beings are related to the vast consciousness of the Oversoul. Beings that will encounter whatever we seek. The guidance of the celestial quartz Oversoul. These wise, gentle beings wear pure white robes made of the finest silk. Each wears a pearl white sash around their waist, with the white feathers hanging from the end. The beings speak, beloved one. To travel further, you will need to trust in us, coming under our protective wings. When ready, walk forward, where you will gather around, welcoming you into our fold. You will be traveling within the unified light field to the heart of the Oversoul. Close your eyes, relax and surrender to our guidance. We close our eyes while letting go on a deep level of our being. Gradually, we lose all track of time, and in no time, we are all starting to hear the beings say, beloved one, we have arrived. You may open your eyes. And ahead of us is a vast celestial quartz cluster with a multiple termination pointing in all directions, surrounded by a softer glow of white light. And the beings speak, beloved one, what you see is this is celestial Oversoul temple. When ready, follow our lead as we make our way to your final destination. And upon arrival, you will enter the temple through the golden door set within the main termination of the cluster. We fall in behind, walking in silence. Devotional procession towards the temple. Once we are closer, we see the golden door and the beings we're referring to. It is accessed by 6 steps, but closed. The beings speak, beloved one, pay close attention to the golden door. It is the center in the square panel within which is a carving of an open hand, and within the middle is the hand of the glimpse. Follow our lead, and we place one of our hands upon the glyph. This is the only way to enter the temple. One by one, the beings walk into the door. Up upon the door and place their hands over the glyph, and the door opens, lets them in, then closes behind them. Once all the 6 of them have entered the temple, we repeat the process. As we place our hand into the glyph, we experience a gentle electrical shock passing down from our head to our feet. We get the impression that the glyph has just read our entire soul and life story. We remove our hands and the door opens. Inside the white temple, light streams from every direction, bouncing off the floor and the walls, creating a myriad of beautiful rainbows. We stand motionless, taking a moment to let it all sink in. While we focus on our breathing, we suddenly pick up a pungent smell of frankincense. The beings speak, beloved one, we have entered a rare space. Follow us. We will guide you further towards your destination. You will know when you have arrived. You will see a larger white celestial quartz mandala laying upon the floor. This is the way you will receive your attunement. The circular mandala is enormous. It has been carved from one single piece of celestial quartz. As we approach, we see carved deeply into the surface intricate patterns that reminds us of some form of ancient writing. Our eyes are led by the patterns towards the middle, and here we discover the same glyph we have encountered throughout this journey, surrounded by another mandala design. 6 sets of wings surrounded in a golden hand. The beings speak. Beloved one, it is time for you to take your journey. Make your way to the middle. Stand upon the glyph. Breathe deeply and relax. Once we have positioned ourselves, we notice how at our core, our life force begins to change. We feel clearer and stronger. The celestial court Oversoul speaks. Beloved one, welcome to my innermost sanctum. Give permission for your presence to relax. We do as instructed. We close our eyes and we feel how deeper, support, and nurtured by this Oversoul presence we are. We become more and more relaxed, more and more at ease, more and more at peace. By the beautiful energies of the celestial Oversoul. And the Oversoul speaks, beloved one, my glyph within the golden hand is an ancient symbol of intergalactic communication, a sign between species that indicates a high level of consciousness. Beings of cosmic and inner plane origins will be working closely with humanity to raise the vibration to the new levels of awareness. May I draw your attention to the point above your head where your crown chakra resides. Pay attention to the spot. Here you will see the golden glyph that is now visible. Breathe it into your being, allowing it to expand into your awareness. Let any resistance to or the fear of receiving dissolve. This symbol, once awakened and activated, will serve you at your core, keeping you open as well as protected. What is not of beneficial intelligence cannot be in your presence. The glass now also filters down its energy in your heart chakra, activating your heart chakra with this ancient symbol. Feel the connection between your crown chakra and your heart chakra. Allowing the mind of the heart now to activate with these ancient symbols. For your heart to communicate clearly its true desires for yourself, for your experience, for your life. Aligning yourself now to these beautiful, powerful new moon energies. And allowing you in all facets of your life to envelop, to unfold in beautiful new ways. of creativity, of learning, of understanding, of appreciation and gratitude. And as you look upon your heart, just to become aware of any energies, thought forms, or belief systems that are outdated, outmoded, and time to let go of. Clearing out any unforgiveness towards self, unforgiveness towards others. Clearing out any unexpressed grief or sadness. Just allow the love that there is for you to be replaced by that. Transmuting all the energies within the heart chakra. Activating the glands. With the sacred symbols and sounds. And the soul, Oversoul attunements. Breathing in peace within your mind. Breathing in peace within your heart. Breathing in peace within your life. And breathing in peace within your path. Become aware of a new sense of power, purpose, and joy. As a sense of everything starting to fall into place. And coming into alignment. Trusting yourself to be at the right time, at the right place. Connecting with the right people. Communicating your heart's desires. And experiencing joy from that. And it is done. You sang this beautiful celestial oversoul. This quartz crystal that has been activated through your being, especially your crown, your heart chakra, pulsating now with the energies on a continuous basis. You thank the beautiful beings that surround you for the privilege of this attunement. You gently work your way back out of this mandala to the outer edge. And again, guided by these beings, the six leading the way out. Again, you work your way out by placing your hand in the golden glyph of the door. And as the six beings exit, you follow them. You feel the blessing and the love and the protection. You gently descend, coming back into your body, back into this now, back into this timeline, fully activated and alive, filled with vitality and joy and beautiful energies. You feel blessed, revitalized, and re-energized. And so loved, supported and protected. Visualize now a beautiful diamond bubble of light coming in all around you. You see the diamond light coming down the front of you, the back of you, the left side and the right side of you, and gently tuck beneath your feet, 2 feet below you. Visualize the grounding cord, any color of your choosing, which take deep down into the earth, into the crystal core of Mother Earth. Wrap your grounding cord around the big diamond cluster. Feel those diamond energies, the diamond rays of this crystal coming back up your grounding cord and into your diamond bubble of light. Feel yourself connected as above, so below. And when you are ready, you may slowly rotate your hands, rotate your feet, stretch and make sure that you're properly back into your body. And when you are, you may open your eyes. Okay. So who would like to share what they experience in this meditation?
What is a glyph? So I made my own glyph.
Yes.
So my glyph was like a shining ball about this size.
Okay.
And I took that through meditation with me. The message I got was not to be afraid of the future. Sometimes I tend to think, well, things are okay. I don't want anything to change because it could get worse.
Mhm.
Instead of knowing that it's not going to get worse, it's only going to get better. So stop being afraid that it will get worse. Focus on how it's going to get better. That was the message I got. It was a very peaceful meditation, and I went very deep. Yeah, it was beautiful.
The glyph is like a hieroglyph.
Yeah.
It's a
specific shape?
ancient sign. But
It could be anything.
Yeah, it's just, as they said, it's an ancient language, sort of light language. It's just something written on.
So it can be anything.
It's the energy. So it's however your mind conjures it up or shows you in the picture, that's fine, because it carries that energy for you.
So my ball was,
yes, perfect. Yeah, because we work with the crystal energies. So that's appropriate. Cool. Anything you would like to share?
Yes. Before the meditation even started, I was taken back, perhaps because I'm looking through the book and doing my thing, to a meditation we did with Steve Noble, where we chose a gift. There were 3 gifts. And the first one I took, and then I said, could I have the others? And they said, well, why do you want the others when you've already got all? So that was the start of it. Then hugged all the guides that came in, not just hi, it was a reunion, which was lovely. And then we went through the door, and mine was a gold plaque or whatever. Anyway, I've got impatient to get through this one, as usual.
Yes.
Can't wait. And then there was that light, and I realized the light was source, and we were all part of source. So we couldn't lack anything we already had. So it came back to that. And then I think the next lot was grounding. Again, it was the diamond, and it was huge. So yes, I've had the lesson where don't ask for any more because you already have. So you know, we can't be, please give me when we already have. So that was my biggest lesson.
Good.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. For you?
No, it was very deep, very relaxing. I think I did doze off. So
Okay.
yeah. There were a couple of strong images and words, but they're gone. I don't remember them all.
I had that tingling feeling in my
Oh, I
hands.
felt these
Did you also
sensations
feel
so
that?
strongly when you
Yeah.
first greeted them.
Mm.
My arms and stuff.
For me, I guess I read it. I was and then, but the times that I closed my eyes, I just felt the sensation so strongly, very strongly, especially the crystal, especially when they activated the crown chakra. It was like I could feel the pulsations, and then within the heart. So I experienced this one very, very nicely, very deeply. I started spinning just because the energies felt so strong. And I could visualize, as I was reading, I could visualize myself going through this journey. So yeah, I enjoyed this.
Talking about the crown chakra, at Varsity, I always drew the crown chakra as a fountain.
Well, yeah.
And again, the sparks were flying, and yes, so that was this fountain of gold, whatever. It was lovely.
A couple of times this week, especially when I was sitting there, then I'll just tell Sean, oh, now I see sparks fly.
Yes, talk about that. There was like a 3 arrowed, come joined together disc or something in dark purpley color
Okay.
floating around. I don't know what that was. I thought, oh, I must remember the shape of that. I can see it, but I couldn't draw it if I tried.
One of those optical illusion type
Yes,
things
yes.
fit into each other. Okay, that's right.
Thank you, Becky. Bye.
Have a good week.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.